Hey everyone, and a big welcome to all you SSC aspirants out there. The Staff Selection Commission has just dropped a really important notice about the CGLA 2025, and we're going to break it all down for you. We'll cover everything from the sheer scale of the exam to the actions they're taking against cheating. So let's get right into it.
First off, you've got to understand the sheer scale of this exam. For the CGLE 2025 Tier 1, out of 2.8 million applicants, a whopping 1.35 million candidates actually sat for the test. That's right, you were one of those 1.35 million people. That number alone just goes to show how intense the competition really is.
All right, so for our first section, we're talking about the exam scale and the new improvements. Let's zoom out, look at the big picture, and check out some of the positive changes the SSC has rolled out.
So get this. The exam was spread out over 15 days, across 45 different shifts in 126 cities. Just think about that for a second. That is a massive logistical operation, and the SSC managed to pull it off successfully.
And this year, the SSC introduced some pretty significant digital upgrades. They piloted laptop-based testing, which was a success, and that could make the whole exam process smoother and more secure in the future. For security, they used Aadhaar face authentication. And maybe most importantly, they opened new exam centers in remote places like Kavaradi and Leh. This is a huge relief for students in those areas for sure.
And here's some fantastic news. A full 93% of candidates were scheduled in one of the cities they actually opted for. Now, that's not a small thing at all. It cuts down on so much travel stress and expense for you guys. It's a really great step forward by the SSC.
Okay, moving on to Section 2, Action Against Cheating. Now, let's talk about the topic that is absolutely crucial for everyone, exam fairness.
So, the big question on everyone's mind is, what happened with the cases of malpractice? Well, the official notice makes it crystal clear that the SSC is taking this issue very, very seriously and is taking decisive action.
What's interesting here is that the SSC has taken a very balanced and fair approach. For those candidates where there's clear-cut evidence against them, they will be debarred from future exams. Simple as that. But for cases where the evidence is a bit ambiguous, they're being given a chance for a re-exam, which is all about the principle of fairness.
So go ahead and mark your calendars because the official date for the re-exam is out. It's October 14th, 2025. But the real question is, who exactly needs to show up for this re-exam?
Okay, so the re-exam is for two specific groups. First, it's for those candidates we just mentioned, the ones with ambiguous evidence of malpractice. And second, it's for the candidates whose exam was disrupted during the last shift on September 26th because of that fire incident in Mumbai.
All right, on to our final section. What's next? Let's take a look at the important dates and updates that are just around the corner.
Now, this upcoming schedule is super important for your planning. You can expect the CGLE question challenge to open up around October 15th. The CHSL Tier-1 exams will kick off in the fourth week of October, and applications for Constable GD will start in November. As for the other exams like SICPO, J, and MTS, well, those dates will be notified soon, so keep an eye out. And finally, this is a piece of advice straight from the official SSC notice itself. Please, don't pay attention to any rumors you might hear. For all the latest and most importantly, authentic updates, you should only be checking the Commission's official website, ssc.gov.in, on a regular basis. That's your single source of truth.
So there you have it, a complete breakdown of the SSC CGL 2025 notice. The big takeaway here is that the SSC is clearly moving towards more transparency and fairness. So keep your head down and focus on your preparation. अगर आपको ये वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगी हो तो लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें और कमेंट करके बताएं अगर आप किसी स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक पे वीडियो चाहते हैं।